Well, this is Onderon. It looks like there's a long line to get into the ISIS starport.
Something feels wrong here. A great disturbance here in orbit, and again on the planets below.
I guess this blockade is a symptom of larger problems on Onderon. Looks like we're about to find out. I'm receiving a message from some Colonel Tobin. Patching it through.
The Ebon Hawk. I was told to expect your arrival. I don't know your business on Onderon, but it ends here.
We've taken some hits. We can try to fight back, or I can outrun them and hide us on the jungle moon nearby. It's your call.
You know, just once I wish someone was glad to see us. But no, if it isn't weapons pointed at our heads, it's someone trying to blast us out of the sky.
It's taken a little damage, nothing too serious. I'm shutting down all unnecessary systems until we make repairs. Looks like one of the moons of Onderon. Not sure which one. It's mostly jungle and mountain. I did pick up the remains of an old outpost near here. Maybe that's why there's all these clearings around. Maybe they were once settlements.
There were no settlements here. Those clearings were most likely once craters or crash sites.
Crash sites?
This is Duxon, where the Mandalorians began their crusade against the Republic. The remains of whatever outposts you detected here.
This is where the Mandalorian Wars started? This doesn't look like much of a battle.
Much is buried here, and there is much that should remain buried.
Until the ship is repaired, we're not going anywhere. Unless you can find another route to Onderon.
There may be a means to get to Onderon by another route. We should explore our surroundings. There is...
Something? Oh, there's something here, all right. Predators. Not small flit...
Nevertheless, we should explore our surroundings. And that nearby outpost...
Well, if you go, be careful. No telling what other ships were forced...
I have a feeling the ship will not be repaired until our business here is concluded. Do I make myself clear?
Yeah, I understand. What's...
This is where the Mandalorian Wars began. He fought here once, and there are things here he must see.
He fought here? Why didn't he say anything?
Do you speak of all your battles? Or are there some you wish to forget?
How may I serve? A weakness is revealed.
Fallen. Fallen.
Sensors just picked up a contact heading to the moon. Most of the ship's systems are powered down, so it's about all I got. That ship may have landed nearby, though. Or it may be on the other side of the moon. So you might want to prepare for another friendly Onderon welcome.
I was...
Orbital fighting just ended. That Colonel Tobin stirred up a Minox nest when he took a shot at us. I'm still working on the repairs, and I have to take down some systems, including sensors. So you have to do without me for a while. I know, you're crushed.
Soon you shall know.
Donos Imaragith, Wanara Chi Drumka sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata, Ranamosibu and Dasarats, Krema Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi Mo Jubu and Kosoracha. Ranamosibu and Dasarats, Krema Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi Mo Jubu, Donos Imaragith, Wanara Chi Drumka sa Dawacho simu poendo rakawa ichi rendumo mopara. Donos Imaragith, Wanara Chi Drumka sa.
I see.
You let the ship escape? I will deal with your failure later, Captain. But for now, find that ship. Our ally has indicated that the Jedi hasn't left the system yet. Send a detachment to Duxon. If you find anything, alert me immediately. Now get out of my sight.
I shall make this one see. A weakness is revealed. Soon you shall know.
Stop. That is not the skeletal remnant of a war long past. It appears the Duxon isn't as abandoned. A few days, a standard week at most. The jungle has not left its mark on his armor yet. But let us press forward. You may find...
Hold it right there. We've got you surrounded. I'm surprised you got this far. The jungle doesn't usually let its prey go that easily. What are you doing here? We claimed this moon decades ago, when we reforged ourselves after Exar Kun's defeat. Some of us call it home. Why are you trespassing here? We expected as much. You visit Duxon by choice. We have orders to escort you to our camp. Our leader wants to speak to you.
This may prove of use to us. Let us hear his words and see if they hold any value.
So you're the intruder. Our sensors picked up your handiwork in space. I am Mandalore. So it's transportation you want. It so happens I have a small shuttle that's more than capable of running the Onderon military blockade. I make occasional trips to ISIS for information and supplies. If you want to go with me, you're going to have to prove your... I don't travel with anyone I'm not sure of. You look capable, but ISIS can be a dangerous place. If you want to travel on my shuttle, I want to make sure you aren't going to be a liability. Mandalore is the name we give to our leader. Becoming Mandalore is the greatest honor any Mandalorian can aspire to. When our leader falls in battle, so even though your army killed our leader, it was only a matter of time before we chose someone. Scattered perhaps, but we're still alive. Alive and rebuilding. Many Mandalorians have fallen from the path of honor, and are now no more than common mercenaries. But that is changing. This used to be the heart of the Mandalorian war effort. From this complex... Covert camps are not meant to attract attention. Because we conquered them, the people of Onderon still hold a grudge against the Mandalorians. Mandalorians have a rapport with this jungle. Every moment here is the sole purpose of the weak is to feed the strong. I'll let Kex know that you check out. We found more gear than we can use, so you can trade with him if you need some more supplies. Be careful in the jungle. Our patrols have stopped until the space traffic dies down. The chop... What do you want? So you are the visiting Jedi. Our history is one of battles and wars, but there are times when even we must deal with peace. It pales to what we really thirst for. A few. No fights to the death. Other parts of our training weed out the weak among us. There are individual rules for each fight. I am Davro, a Mandalorian warrior. I have yet to taste real battles. So, the Jedi come to grace us. Jedi rely too much on their vaunted powers. If you want to try and fight us on our turn... We are not merchants. We are Mandalorians. Be careful when you ridicule a Mandalorian. If Mandalore hadn't ordered us to... Is there anything else you want to talk about? You are new here, so you will fight Davro. He is young and has not been able... No weapons, no Jedi tricks, and no items. Just fists. Put your weapon away. Step into the battle circle. The match between Jedi and Davril is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. Davril is just a recruit. I'm not surprised a challenger has expressed interest in fighting you. As little honor as you have gained. Here to watch a fight or to participate? After defeating Davril, you have gained some small honor. Since he is the challenger, you get to choose the... I will send a runner to Kex. Prepare yourself for your fight. The match between Kex and Jedi. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. Here to watch a fight or to participate? You choose to fight again. Now face a real man, just fist and foot like you fight with Davril. Not that Tagrin chooses to fight hand to hand.
The match between Jedi and Tagrin is the clear and honorable victor. Come back if you want a rematch. For Mandalore! Here to watch. You choose to fight again. Now face just this Tag. The match between Jedi and Tagrin. The Jedi is the clear and the only Mandalorians left for you to fight are our champions. No one can fight a and it must be real proof. The kind you gain fighting foes to the death. And a champion must have... There are two champions in the camp. Braylor and Kelborn. Until you prove... So the Jedi Order isn't completely dead. You always had hidden... I have studied much of the Jedi since our defeat. I would be honored to cross... I could only do that if I observed you fight an enemy in real combat. I have seen your matches so far, but the rules cannot be changed. The other champion, Kelborn, is in the jungle on a mission. Perhaps your paths will cross, and you'll have your opportunity.
You have prowess in battle, this cannot be denied. Jedi couldn't have beaten us in the Mandalorian.
The honor is mine.
I'm Zarga. I instruct our RAR. I sent one of my warriors, Kumas, into the jungle. It's been 3 days, and good point. I don't want his body, just his equipment. Field strip the core. Do as you will, but you won't. Our numbers swell. Our training homes us. The galaxy will.
All right, stand back. Sith's blood! Fixing anything in this jungle attacks anything made by man. Restoring the generators and computer systems is no easy. I'll take whatever help I can get. Whatever wires and tech. I'm trying to get the relay dish operational, but several components are broken and need repair. Without the relay, your space metal may have attracted unwanted attention, and our shuttle sensors can't cover the whole. Seems just about everything involved with the relay dish is broken. I've been trying to fix it for weeks. If you think you can help, there's the broken cables right over. The only thing I know for sure is we need a new phase pulse converter for the tracking We actually already found one in an old weapons cache, but flaming Canox ate it. That's the problem with Canox. They'll leave you alone if you keep your distance, but if you turn your back on the pests, they're... We checked the cache manifests, and that's the only one that was in storage. Just gut every Canock you come across. You wouldn't believe the things you can find in those Alright then, come back when you have the converter and we can see about getting these systems. Damn it. Any progress with the repairs? Good to hear it. I've been low on parts, otherwise I would have... Damn it. The jungle is taking over everything. This place is a mess. You here to gloat over your... So why are you... arrive, Jedi. I seek to reclaim the honor that you stole from me. I challenge you here, outside of the battle circle. This time, we fight to the death. Now you face a true Mandalorian on the field.
Fallen. Fallen. Sit back. I will silence this one.
To battle.
Let us end this. Focus. A weakness. I will silence this one.
This is revealed. A weakness is revealed.
Yes.
To battle.
Yes.
Is mine. I shall let this one
Let us end this. Focus. What is it?
My life. A weakness is revealed.
I will silence this one.
A weakness is revealed. This one will fall. A weakness is revealed.
Blaster rifles don't use much energy, and their energy cells last a long time. How often have you had to change ammo? I do not need you to echo my failures to me. I need your aid. You must have cleared a path to the beast coming here. If you take care of the Boma beast, I can make it to safety. Your actions are worthy of a Mandalorian. Return here when you have slain the beast, and I will be able to return to camp.
A weakness is revealed. To battle.
I'm grateful for your help, stranger. I'm returning to the Mandalorian camp. I have only one request.
A moment. That beast there. Do you see it? The force flows even through these simple creatures. If you empty your mind, you may be able to feel its thoughts. They aren't fully formed. Basic instincts, primal urges, every breath dominated by the needs of the moment. Good. Beasts can be easier to affect than other sentients, but you must bridge the gap between what distinguishes us and them. You feel its thoughts, yes? You came close, and you have the potential. With practice, you can make any animal passive and pliable. All things in time.
A weakness is revealed. You are no match for us.
What are you doing out here? It's dangerous for your kind. I am a Mandalorian scout. I don't go on patrols. Mandalore sent me out here personally to track a ship that... No, it wasn't them. That ship was damaged and screaming its ID signature. This one was trying to slip in quietly, and it was keeping it... Just this corpse here. Looks like a scout, and pretty green, too. The fool walked right into a group of Canucks. He can't have been the only one crawling around here. Good to hear it. There's more of these scouts in the jungle. If we split up, we should be able to find their scout. I'm going to take up a position to the east.
happened to Lon?
He got swarmed by those little beasts. I think they're called Canox.
I hope this mission is worth it to the Colonel. If not... Wait, did you hear that?
That's him! Get him!
Let us end this.
Set the staging camp up here. This jungle just never ends.
Lieutenant, 2 of our scout patrols haven't reported back.
2 more? Nothing is worth this.
More beasts!
Everyone, attack!
Let us end. This.
Weakness is revealed. You are no match for us. My life is yours. Focus. How may I serve?
I hear you.
I found more of their scouts, but they started shooting as soon as they saw me. I'm surprised they wouldn't talk to you. I thought their grudge was only with Mandalorians. Find out anything useful from them? Colonel, huh? Could be Colonel Tobin is General Vaklu's personal cat hound. If he's on your trail, you might want to... I'm not surprised. He was probably acting on orders from... Mandalore needs to know about the scouts. I'll let him know your role in dealing with them. One last thing about the battle circle. Your actions have proven you worthy of... Perhaps we can face each other there.
A weakness
progress with the repairs or the phase pulse converter? Let me see. Those pieces are in fine shape. Still one piece missing there. Progress with the repairs or the phase pulse converter? You do? I don't know how, but these pieces look in good enough shape to I'll be sure to tell Mandalore how much help you. Mandalorians are expected to
I was able to make it back to camp without encountering any other beasts. That's true. I was indeed. Please, don't tell anyone. You found Kumas, and alive, no less. He was evasive when I asked him what happened, however, trying to... He was what? What? I will have words with Kumas. This embarrassment must be done. For Mandalore! For Mandalore! Oh! The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. I underestimated you. If you fight in the circle again this day, you will face the bravest and... Oh! For Mandalore! Here to watch a fight or to... We eagerly look forward to this fight. Braylor. No terms today, Sergeant. I would fight the Jedi with all...
Braylor will fight you as you are. The match between Jedi and Braylor is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. You have defeated the most worthy of us. We will not forget your deeds. Champ, that is your right. For Mandalore!
You defeated Braylor in the battle circle. Either you're very lucky. Kelborn said you dispatched some covert military scouts in the jungle with him. Zarga told me that you returned one of our sheep to the herd. You have gained some small How many Canox did you have to kill to find those parts for Zuka? That was a tremendous help. You've made quite a reputation around here. I was planning on heading to Isis tomorrow, but I'll move up the time. You won't be able to get to the Ebon Hawk from the city. If you need to grab any... I'm going to talk with Zuka and have him start a shuttle flight check. After that, we'll head out. How are the port stabilizers?
They check out Mandalore. All systems are green.
Good. I want the shuttle bound for Onderon within the hour. What do you want?
Is all in readiness?
It is. Like I promised. Why? You want to back out now?
My only concerns are for the one you escort to Onderon, Mandalorian. Would you do any less for one of your clan?
Don't pretend to understand us. We Mandalorians are a breed apart.
If by apart you mean scattered, broken, and lost, then yes, you are correct.
Not for long. Soon the Mandalorians will be strong again, united as one clan under one banner. Mine.
Ah, yes. The Great Crusade. After the first one was ended by Revan and the Jedi. Such a defeat was merciful, an echo of the end, when your ships were in flames, crushed in the grip of Malachor V. But I do not need to remind you of such things.
I was at Malachor V, and I remember how many Jedi died to stop us there. And no matter how many dead orbit that planet, see Kex there? He was serving on Nar Shaddai's muscle for the Hutts. Kelborn was a scout for the Duros on Frontier Worlds. I brought them here, gave them...
Indeed. The future is always in motion. Perhaps there will be no New Age Mandalore, no great Mandalorian crusade. Perhaps your people fought their last battle at Malachor V, and you have been dying. And perhaps all that remains will be what I see before me. A man wounded by a Jedi.
You've got some guts talking to me like that. You think you're...
No, Mandalore, you are wrong. I hope that it is you who will keep the one I travel with safe. You are loyal, and you have served many masters, even when they abandoned you. Do you wonder where he wanders now, Mandalore? Why he gave you your orders, then abandoned you at the edge of the galaxy?
How do you know that?
I know many things, and I can answer the question that burns within your shell, Mandalore. But there is a price. You must keep the one I show the same loyalty you have shown in the past, Mandalore. The one I travel with has walked your same path, and I ask that when the end comes, that you remember that kinship.
Forget the Jedi. Keep your eyes on her.
1, 2, 3.
Mandalorians, we've got company. Stealth targets have breached our perimeter.
Wait a moment. I sense there is a disturbance in the camp. Our enemy has tracked us here. I did not expect them so soon. How did they get here, I wonder? Regardless, we must eliminate them all. None of them can escape. Our whereabouts must remain a secret. Let us join the battle.
follows you on a regular basis. I think it's best for both of us if we head to Isis immediately. Grab your gear. My men will take care of cleaning up the mess.
Vaklu's saying that the Republic ship attacked first? That's madness!
Unfortunately, lie or not, it's a madness people will believe.
The timing of this is atrocious. A space battle above our skies, so many of our fighters lost?
Curiously, only Tobin's men were involved in that battle.
That shooter!
Strong word, Your Majesty. But there is no good time for news like this. I recommend we continue with our plan.
But won't that bring even more followers to Vaklu's side? Increasing his power?
For a time, perhaps. But we both know he's not the true threat. It's his unseen support from the shadows that we must drag out into the light. Then, and only then, can we strike.
I fear by then it will be too late.
Here we are, the city of Isis. It's been shut down tight for months now. General Vaklu is close to declaring martial law. We won't be able to travel too far in the city. Fortunately, I have a friend in this quarter of the city. He's a doctor by the name of Dagon Gent. His office is on the other side of the market square. It might be best if you do the talking around here. The Onderonians have a mixed view of Mandalorians after we conquered their world.
It's been a while since you've docked here, eh? I suppose the lockdown has hurt your... Oh, it must be hard to shuttle people when nobody's allowed to leave. The blockade has been bad. Your manifest says it's been 2 months since you last came here. Oh, it's become much worse since your last trip. Military checkpoints are everywhere. Nothing new. Our space forces have been in full readiness ever since the space battle in... All Republic vessels must be searched, and the delays are turning pilots grey before their time. Bad days. Bad days. And things are getting worse. Well, doesn't look like you have any trade goods, so the inspection's just a formality. Here's your start. If you want to leave the planet, you need a starport visa. They're very hard to get. Certainly. Mind what I said about the starport visa. I know one captain already.
Halt, off-worlder. You'll have to answer some questions before you go into the city. What is your business on Isis? Why not? I can see you have no crates or cargo, and your ship is obviously not affiliated with the Republic. You're free to go. Don't lose your starport visa, otherwise you won't be leaving for a long while.
Fair winds to you, off-worlder. Is it too much pain? The winds still taste of misfortune, then. Our beasts will continue to. They have been kept in their cages for a long time, but...
Beasts can be sensitive to the currents within cities and people. When such things are disturbed, the...
Perhaps it is the city itself. Isis has fallen upon dark tide. These beasts you see here are for delivery to Telos, but the Republic vessels that transport them have to wait for thorough... We have stopped gathering beasts now, but they still fill the city. For Drexel and Ryder, the... Calm.
What? Run! The Boma is out of control!
I don't know what to say. I have heard stories, but I assume not since my first Drexel have I lost control of the beast. I am so sorry for insulting you with my offering.
You have the look of someone used to adversity, a cut above the rabble. Everyone around here begs and pleads night and day for open starport visas. Very touching how well they act out. I offer you 2,000 credits if you find an open starport visa.
Please tell me you're an off-worlder. You came from the spaceport, right? But this is good news. You have a starport visa, right? I can only sell my best weapons if you have that. These soldiers ensure that I don't forget these formalities.
Watch it, Keg. The captain already has enough complaints about you.
No need to be alarmed, my foreign friend. Pay the soldier no heed.
Kawanabota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Yasora ku tuka ulwanji yumalithba. Shanek ma winbok lelenko sobaramwe.
Dahupa bo sakurata go jujuto yoke. Hiata yambawa kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa. Bo bagar...
Mogachi norta hirembe wanachi. Kaki mogo grabo. Drum pabanakaras mangra.
Kawanabota yuntatanga kinamatura. Dovrei kunmiliwosa slima pogwanga sawana mucha.
Mogachi norta hirembe wanachi. Kaki mogo grabo. Drum pabanakaras mangra. Kalalavadumba kumpa. Kawanabota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Yasora ku...
Dahupa bo sakurata go jujuto yoke. Hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune. Kawanabota yuntatanga.
Kawanabota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Yasora ku tuka ulwanji yumalithba.
Moloda nawinke sa toma no kama. Kawanabota yuntatanga kinamatura. Tayaita.
Chinor krim so chinor klelen chul kwole felen silo do chamorban so.
Dovrei kunmiliwosa slima pogwang. Kawanabota yuntatanga kinamatura. Tayaita kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliya.
The sky ramp is restricted to military personnel only. The sky ramp leads to the battlements, and this particular ramp leads straight to the palace itself. No civilians are allowed past this point. I'm the one in charge here, Offworlder. If you try to get past me, then you'll have the entire ISIS garrison on you in seconds. There's no chance of that, Offworlder. The palace is locked down tight, and only authorized personnel are allowed in.
Tinachara, Graracha, Ganowiso, Tot, Rakichi-sa, Donasinto, Rakichi-sa, Don Dakosha, Nichotolo, Jumkarataka, Chonobograwe.
General, we have found them again.
Have we, Tobin? Or is this a preface to another of you? Consider the whole field, Tobin. Why would a Jedi...
The crew of the Ebon Hawk is elusive, General. We were warned about that, but we still under... But the fools are here, in Isis. The intel on this is certain.
I think I have an idea. The Jedi may prove a solution to another one.
I told you before. I'm the one in.
Dagon Gent's place. He's not the best doctor you'll ever meet, but he's well connected in this city. Doesn't look like he's...
You looking for Dagon? You're not gonna find him here. A soldier captain was murdered at the cantina real good. They got some suspects at the tower. From what I hear, Dagon Gent is one of them. It's the turret tower on the other side of the market. Captain Riken is the man to talk to. If you talk to him, tell him I got his 20 credits.
We some mogo dosi sheba dente school mostovi gita yavach, piktarishan.
Bram tabanin sochu. Yatuka Wanrika Chotin Wani.
Time to die. Yeah.
There must come a time when the Queen bows to the will of the people. The Republic has brought nothing but back General Vaklu in his effort to make her see reason. We do not need. For all that we have given, now we get nothing. The Republic is weak and falling apart. It's Jedi whose fallen breath. Are you with me? Yes, you! It is up to each and every one of us to turn the tide, to take control of our future. No, they take from us. They are like Minox, sucking energy and resources from so many worlds. They
That's enough, Ponlar. If you keep this up, you're going to spend time in detention.
You can't silence me forever, soldier. But I'll keep my peace. For now. If I speak more right now, the soldiers will arrest me. Perhaps they...
You have returned. My stock is filled. General Vaklu is concerned about well-armed insurgents. They've had to get arms from somewhere. I can only sell to off-worlders like you that have the proper clearance. Of course, soldiers are only doing their job. Even if it puts me out of business, I am happy. Even if...
Please, Captain, help me. My children and I are... My husband was killed by General Vaklu's troops. We have seen many wars on Isis. The military is divided. Some supporting the Queen, others supporting General Vaklu. Their arguments over... General Vaclu has said that if the Queen doesn't rule with the consent of the people... My husband, he was part of the ISIS Council. He was a strong supporter of the Queen. Over time, he became convinced that Vaclu was trying to kill Queen Talia. The conspiracy was discovered, and he was shot during the arrest. Please, help us. Captain, you're back. Please tell me you have an open...
So, you're back. My offer is still I only know of one person who might offer something comparable. And what's going on there is there's only one thing ultimately more important than money. I want nothing to do with her. If you want to get involved with... No, I don't think so. It's really very...
Welcome to what must be the smelliest place in the We certainly do. He and several other people were picked up in connection to a murder. Captain Sulio. She was in charge of the Starport checkpoint. A good soldier. Your friend was one of the last people that saw her alive. So far, he's just a suspect. But if he did it...
Dagon Gent is the only person I know with the contacts to help us out. We need to get Dagon.
What else do you want to know about? These are troubled times. You've probably heard that General Vaclu and Queen Talia... Stay out of trouble.
I am 1B-AD, an automated drone. I am 1... I am 1... Reinitializing complete. Greetings. Do you have any interest in... That goes against my primary behavior programming. All items must be sold based on the most favorable... Market conditions all set to 0. All prices now set to base cost value. Greetings, Master. That goes against my Greetings, Master. Certainly, 1B.
Heard of any good finds? Tonos Emeragith, Wanarakora. Dawachosimu Poindorakawa, Ichi Rendumomo, Bomababe want to Susin Tumuka, and Wamagro. Mayor. Loka Kamaran and Doso ran with no chabi, and Wamagro. Mayoranga. Tonora, Tono. Bomababe want to Susin Tumukarata. To Esfrectonatada Bear Mabar Chokto. Tonora, Tono. Bom. Febko Emariam Gawata. Bomababe want to Susin to Tonoranga, Tono. Bom. Tonoranga, Tono. Look in what?
Malampro tarawanti kasa samchabar na guatasak. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita tabosanan hansat. Chone mulera. Tonkinge bano jansaka nikaraska. Tanjani mungachinor ta imbrei wanachiki. Drumba bambwa. Kontichan munka. Ta come tak, blaia giusting, miki gongo beaste. Kun grabila kingo mulara kichi kuta grasa. Da hupa, bossa curata, go jujutu yoki. Hiata yamba kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Mungachinor ta imbrei wanachiki. Drumba bambwa. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita. Dovreku. Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji. Da hupa, bossa curata, go jujutu yoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki yu.
There's got to be something you need. Something you want. I even have a rare lightsaber crystal. Something you'd never find elsewhere. Many Jedi have fought on this world. One of them lost their lightsaber in the Beast Wars. A reliable source says it's a rare,
Quixoni crystals are from an earlier age. Some of the first Jedi found them on a planet whose sun was dying. The star went nova millennia.
I see that's grabbed your interest, eh? There's only one way you're going to get... Do you have a I really can't be any help with that. I might have been in the same detention cell that night that Dagon's in now. The soldiers were asking... Let's just say I'm one of their usual suspects. That's all I want to talk to you. Because we'll trade them simultaneously. And if you aren't satisfied with your payment, I'll let you switch it for something else. I don't want to cross a Jedi. It's a small universe. I don't really care about the trouble that's behind you or...
This room is reserved off. If you ask me, she got what she deserved. She looked down on us beat. I know his face, that's about it. His office... She's a beast rider like me and our leader. You better never be speaking ill of her, or else.
I thought it was you. I served in the Mandalorian. There is a great deal of interest in Jedi these days. Your reluctance is understandable. I was one of the ground troops. We fought on Daggery Minor together. It was near the beginning of the war. Enough of the past. The whole galaxy isn't safe for Jedi now, especially here. Onderon has... A pity. The Republic needs every capable person they can get.
Nice to meet you, Sentient. Are you interested in...
Una bola.
Purnacha ni sopa maranga doris.
Kroton oranga manatandi. Nunchka. Bosa non ci rinta masu kingura wanka. Bosong chinsun mi karanga. Kroton oranga ma. Kroton oranga manatandi groto. Mopituna wana si chins. Sukre masu kun batungala. Me rontono junsara garot. Aramontok tumugara chokorak. Grun kan wana machi nito. Tanto todos tumugarata. Me ranganoroto. Dosi manar. Krotono. Nunchka wana sicho rano. Tanto todos tumugarata. Me ranganoroto. Sukre masukun batungala. Me rontono junsara garoto. Minsukun rakawata. Poendora krotono ranga manatandi groto. Mopituna wana si chinsiwa. Sukre masukun batungala. Me rontono junsara garoto. Nunchka wana sicho ranabamanga kan. Mopitawa just.
That bit of information will help with clearing Dagon. But the Onderon military won't let him. Maybe someone in here will know more about what happened.
Sukre masukun batungala. Me rontono junsara garoto. Sukre masukun batungala. Me rontono junsara garoto.
Tu, Nizam! Kau Dahupa, bosa. Ento mesh mi paju, watamincha.
Do you have a visa yet? I'm still... I had faith you'd get hold of one. I've always been good at spotting talent. So what do you want for it? A weapon? Money? Here you go. If you aren't satisfied with...
Tawancha Morichiwa. Chone Mullera. Tonkinge ba no jansakan. Mungachi norta imbre wanachike. Tawinti ni Jabiasta Malawari, Iglati Kachaboy.
Kroto no randa manatandi kroto. Mopiko na wala si Jin siwa no osh.
This room is reserved off. If you ask me, she got what she just... We were only in the canteen at the beginning of the evening. We were doing the round. I was in the alley behind the doctor's office. When I came up on Sulio, she was already dead. Nico would know more. He was first on the scene.
If you'll excuse me. Welcome back. Foul business, that is. Like most... I was cleaning up stakes from a particularly rewarding Pizat game when I heard a... She was quite dead. Blood was everywhere. I heard a noise and saw Dagon Gent coming from his office across the courtyard. The next day, they picked up Dagon and several other people in the area. It's crazy. Just outside the door by the junk heap.
It might be a good idea to look at the crime scene.
Know him? He's probably my best friend on this planet. Honestly, he's not a very good doctor.
Nobody we talked with mentioned a droid. This droid was destroyed recently.
Welcome back. Foul. That would be Bohema's SOD-2. No, SOD-3. Or is it 2? Whichever one it was, he keeps losing them. I remember when I...
Who knows? Sometimes the slum dwellers shoot his serving droids for fun. This part of the quarter is getting more and more lawless, I'm afraid. When Dagon and I were waiting for the soldiers, we had to chase off some scavengers that were stripping SOD-3. No, I'm afraid there was quite a crowd growing. We were seeing if there was any way we could help Sulio. There was nothing we could do, of course. She was dead.
Kroton orangam. Bosonchin.
Fasa susho wi kana ina do Karanta.
Are you satisfied with your payment for the visa? The visa wasn't for me, but for an associate of mine. There are plenty of business opportunities.
Tawancha morichiwa. Da hupa, bosa kurata, go jujutu yoki. Hiata yamba waji. Hunta chiwita inka. Tawancha morichiwa, mufalawa ni bobo wishyo. Kuna sita, dorcho ni sobawata. Ichawa te crossi wishyo toda si. E krimba choku indindo.
This room is if you ask me, she got... That Bith keeps buying droids, and the scavengers keep stealing them or blowing them up. Seems he's finally given up. The waitress is awful, but she's more fun than his droids ever were. I wouldn't tell you even if I knew. I could tell you where you could find the parts, though. That western square has the perfect fence for droid parts. There is a droid vendor called 1B8D. That droid 1B8D is quite handy. Quite a few of the slum dwellers make it.
Greetings, Master. Entity Bahima unknown. I have many, sir. The market rate for those parts would be 20. Thank you for your business.
Kif and the cantina can probably do something with this.
Needs the one the hupa bosa kurata go kawana bota yuntata.
Hello there. What is this? Oh my, she's dead.
Kawana bota yuntatanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
This room is reserved.
Welcome back. If it'll help Dagon, you got it. There's no way that Dagon could have done it. I saw him coming from his office. That's the opposite direction of the marketplace. We should go talk to Captain Riken and clear all of this up.
Nico, is it? And the Offworlder. What brings the two of you here? That's a bold statement. I assume you have some sort of proof.
It's a long story, so bear with me, Captain. The night of the murder, I was playing Pazak. It was a prosperous night.
That should do it. We still don't know who killed Sulio, but this will greatly assist our investigation.
You have been ordered off this investigation, Captain. I hope you can explain yourself.
I had nothing to do with this, sir. This citizen found information about Captain Sulio's murder. It's material to the investigation.
We've already got our man. Sulio and this Ghent were fighting the night she was murdered. He had ample motive. Have you read the report? Some of the things Sulio called him were vile. Sulio and Dagon clearly hated each other. You expect me to believe...
It's absolutely true, Major. I was a friend of both of them. They've done this dozens of times. Bahima the bartender can confirm it, as well as half a dozen other people. They were an odd pair, but they certainly didn't hate each other.
I see. Well, there's still the fact that he was right there at the scene of the crime. So what? What matters is who was there first. An eyewitness said he came from his office almost immediately. The only thing that matters to me is that he was within blaster range when Sulio was killed, and he did not have an alibi. You have a recording? Well, I'm sure you're just misinterpreting it.
I've seen it myself, Major. Nico isn't the only one that spotted Dagon coming from his office. It really can't be Dagon Ghent. The real killer is still loose.
Very well, Captain. Set Ghent free, then. But if later it turns out that he did do it, it's gonna be on your head.
The men will be working on getting Dagon Ghent out right away. The Major sure isn't happy. You're quite a team. Together, you got the Major to back down. That's no small feat. The investigation has been handled at the highest levels. I've heard there's been some concern about that. With Dagon free, I don't know if the investigation team will find another suspect. They haven't been as diligent as other investigators. I'm not gonna say any more. Probably said too much. If you head over to Dagon Ghent's office, some men will bring... Thanks for clearing this whole thing up. We really need to patrol that...
Thanks for getting me out of there. This detention cell... I owe you and Mandalore one. Not many people can help you out with that. There have been several assassination attempts on Queen Talia. That place is locked tighter than a Hutch vault. I know a few people, though. Who do you need to get in touch with? A Jedi Master, you say? Now that is interesting. It's quite a bounty in Jedi these days. Not that I'm looking to collect, but... There's a slight problem with that. I know you don't want to hear that since you went through all the effort of springing me out. So here's the punchline. I need those discs because they have some contact information on them. The people I know you don't just walk up and chat with. There's a procedure. The Kells gang pretty much owns this street. From what I hear, she's the one that cleaned me out. She's in the local cantina most days. She's tough as Drexel leather and more dangerous than an angry Wookiee. Just get me the encrypted holodisc. After that, if there is a Jedi man...
What do you want here, Offworlder? The room is taken. Those words will be your last.
Have you found the encrypted holodisks yet? I won't be able to get a hold of my... Great, go in there. With these, I'll check my contacts at the... You got anything you need to take care of in the quarter, you best do it now. You're dealing with serious politics by contacting them. If things go bad during a meeting, you may not be welcome in ISIS anymore. Perhaps never. Just let me... Yeah, I'll get on it.
Is this meeting a trap? I can't afford to lose you, especially given recent events.
Anything could be a trap. Vaklu is no fool. But if the message is true...
Is this necessary? I can guarantee your safety in the palace, but outside these walls the General has many men that would do anything for him.
Nothing in life is certain, Your Majesty. But I feel something. There is a disruption in the Force. I must investigate this.
Very well. But please, be cautious.
Aren't I always?
That's what I was afraid you'd say.
Well, the meeting is on. Head straight to the cantina. You guys should be in there. And, no offense, but I hope I never see you again.
You must have gone through a lot to arrange this meeting. The palace is a full battle-ready...
Kavar, the famed Jedi Guardian. The Mandalorians counted on the fact it would be you, not Revan, who would lead the Jedi against us. I wonder how we'd have fared against you. I thought you were killed fighting Malik during the Jedi...
It seems my former student keeps curious company. Strange times lead to strange alliances, though. I have my ways as well. Why are you here? I imagine that you hold little love for any on the Jedi Council anymore. Even an old... You have to understand that it was a time of great uncertainty. We just learned that Darth Revan was back with an armada. Every Jedi that went with him was lost, corrupted, and as dark as their master. And then there was you. Many thought you were a spy, but there's more to it than that. And I think you deserve an explanation.
Am I interrupting? In orbit, I thought for sure that the Ebon Hawk was mine. I was certain, only to see you slip through my fingers during the battle. Imagine my delight to discover you were on Isis. Quite careless, if you ask me. Get them, men! And watch your aim! Civilian casualties cause a mess of paperwork.
I must return to the palace. I'll get word to you when I'm able. Run!
What have you done to my men? Last! Men, take care of him! I won't let Kavar escape!
For the sake of subtlety, I suggest we avoid using grenades and any other weapons that may injure civilians in this battle.
What's happening in the West Square? It sounded like battle. Command's ordered comm blackout. Do you know what's going on? What? Why? That makes no sense. Command hasn't issued any alerts. Are you sure it wasn't some of those Beast Rider slags? They've been getting bolder recently. Listen, if you really were in a fight, you should report it to the soldiers. The West Square is a dangerous place these days.
Not all the military is after us. Still, Vaklu can throw a whole army at us. I think we've outworn our welcome over here. We should head over to the spaceport before General Vaklu invents some charges against us. Then we'd be in real trouble.
You know what to do. Let's do it! Get him! The diagnostic is doing something strange. Target acquired. What the hell does that mean? I'm Captain Galisi, Offworlder. If you want to pass here, I'll need to see your starport visa. Everything seems in order.
What is it?
The shuttle is just ahead. I think we should get out of here fast. No more trips to ISIS for us.
The checkpoint up ahead has been closed. Some sort of malfunction with the turrets or something. You can't go through. The checkpoint up ahead has been closed. You can't...
The suspect we held for Captain Sulio's murder had to be let go. We still don't know.
That space battler's caused hell.
They just barred entry to the merchant.
They just barred entry to the merchant quarter. They just barred entry to the merchant quarter. I wonder if there's been another.
They just barred entry to the merchant quarter. I wonder if there's.
Again,
The check... You can't...
Two new alerts. One of them is a journalist for ISIS Com.
We're still searching for Captain Reich.
We're back. The shuttle is going to stay docked here until... I'm not ready to part company yet. It sounds like you have a lot... I'm going with you. The Sith have taken a particular interest in you, and you could use an extra blaster. I've been meaning to leave Duxon to look for other... I don't have it in me. It's a matter of self. The Sith aren't known for sharing power. If the Jedi Order is destroyed for good, and then my people would be eradicated or enslaved. Helping your cause, Mandalorians helped Exar Kun during his war. We know firsthand how we'd fare in the... But that's enough for now. We'll have time to talk later.
The Ebon Hawk is patched up and ready to go. When you're ready to depart, we can ask the guide here to take us back to the ship.
Ready to head back. Word has spread that you have defeated Braylar. The story of that battle. I'm impressed. Too bad you're a Jedi. Mandalore will gather the scattered clans. We will... I hear you handled Isis adequately. Mandalore has... If there's any change planet side, I'll send you... Mandalore will gather the scattered clans. We will triumph. Ready to head. Follow me. So you fought against the Mandalorians in the war?
I was part of the war effort, yes.
But you fought on the front lines. To a Mandalorian, there is...
I could do without your Mandalorian honor. I saw the results of your honor. And look at them now. Mandalorians are little better than mercenary thugs. And what's honor to...
If I were you, I'd pick your...
I don't need compliments.
Maybe that's what it looked like to you, but that isn't why we fought. We fought for honor.
You did nothing but murder in...
The Republic took us too lightly. We wanted to face the full force of their army. We had to goad them.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. If you ask me, you Mandalorians just got...
Defeat is part of a warrior's life. We will recover.
Doesn't it even bother you that your people were almost destroyed? Or do lives have no meaning to you?
People die in war.
Well, I'm glad to have you guarding my...
Fine by me.
You have grown strong in the Force. I can feel. Be warned. The highest of mysteries cannot be found by falling to the dark side. It is a quick, but I sense a disquiet in you. They sense the trappings of power and decision upon you. Their life. Ah, then you have learnt nothing. From such small things, from such critical points, the universe and its masses may be moved. Aiding them gives you strength by taking on their challenges, but weakens them. And I would view the ones you travel with much the same way. So you may think, but it will be best to strike first. Your allies are allies by circumstance, and they will not hesitate to do the same to you. That crystal is bonded to you. Through you, it... Most interesting. Your crystal does not perfectly reflect your... Is there something else you wished? Ignorance. And perhaps they do not remember or care. It is of no My life for your... I felt you, heard you through the Force. I serve my master. I am an emissary. My master was aware of a disturbance in the Force, but was unaware of its nature. There is little my master does not know, and that you eluded his sight for so long. You cannot. His vessel roams the borders of known space, and even I do not know where he travels. Until, even if I could lead you to my master, I cannot permit you to find him. If I bring you before my master, untested, without your potential realized, it would be as if one brought fire to a paradise valley. My life for... my there's... You even... If it... It is a choice that can be made by neither one of us. Do not be so quick to meet that which you do not understand. You will meet my master. It is... And when you stand before him and realize what you face, you must be prepared. There's a greatness in you. And if my master does not understand you, cannot see you, then perhaps there is hope for us all. There is much I see my master cannot. I fear it is because of my nature. My people spend their lives seeing the galaxy.